Okay, where did we leave off? Prelude to Bravery, I think. That seems about right. All right. No, that is incorrect. Load. That was from the 11th. Here we go, from the 27th, or did I go this way? 11th. Oh, it automatically makes the most recent one in the front, no matter. I'm confused. No matter.
All right, okay.
That's
pretty cute.
Pinky?
Pretty cute.
No, you were incorrect.
Today is the 27th.
Okay, fine. Be that way. 2300.
So try the 20th.
This one.
Yes.
That looks more correct. There we go. 60th of the Wake. Starlight. Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. Part 4, Starlight Sonata. 60th of the Wake. And our cute little... Look at the sleepy kitty.
And the little sheep.
I love the dragon weather vane very, very much. It's very cool. All right, let us start our day. Oh, the game audio is muted. Sorry, folks. There we go. Our autumnal decorations are... Ooh. Hey, Innkeep.
Oh, hi, Chrissy. Long time no see.
So true. I've been pretty busy this hatching season.
What to do?
Yeah. The birds seem to be in a slight uproar, like something is amiss. I just can't figure out what. Animals often have a sixth sense, you know?
They do indeed.
Anyway, hand over a drink, will ya? Look at the cute little ghosts.
Of course. What'll it be this time? Something for the wits again?
You know me well. Too well, I guess.
That's because of being a regular. Eventually I'll have you all figured out.
I hate to disappoint you, but you're wrong today.
Am I now?
Yes, I'm quite confident in the capabilities of my mind and wits.
Of course.
So what I'll need instead is something to protect me from weather or foe, so I'm steeled for any situation.
That makes sense. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, to the potions. Well, look, there's frost on the pine cones, frost cones, right? Okay. Order. Okay. Looks like they want a frosted lagoon. And then do we want to put any extras in it? Draw the recipe for me. We have some more bits and pieces of rumors.
On a map.
Yeah, we looked at the map last time, if I remember correctly. And then that's Kyle.
Zephyr.
All right. Let's do the drink. Okay, so we want 3 glugs of this. 1, 2, 3. 3. Sorry, that's a deep cut joke for people of my age. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? 1 of those. Okay, that looks right. And then 1 of those. Frosted Lagoon.
Thanks, Andy.
Good boy. Order up.
Liquid steel, just a little bit more digestible.
This is exactly what I need for my trip.
Where are you headed, anyways?
Oh, to the island of Boreas. I want to reconnect with some friends at the annual Borean Art Convention.
Isn't Boreas difficult to reach? It's not exactly a place known for its population.
The convention is especially for creatures like sylvan, spirits, trolls, and the like. They'll also be electing the scariest monster for the next issue of Screech magazine.
Nicely done. Oh, that sounds exciting.
It'll be a sight to behold for sure. But do you know what I'm most excited about?
Gnomes.
Gnomes! I've yet to meet a gnome on Boreas.
They're pretty shy, but they craft cute little trinkets. Always wanted to have one for my tavern.
If I run into a gnome, I'll buy you a trinket.
Now that we know what I'd be excited for, how about you?
The geysers and hot springs, especially around this time of year when the mornings are still a bit chilly and the sun tickles the sky on the horizon.
That sounds lovely. I'm sure those things will be nice muses too.
You bet. I'm bringing an extra set of paints this time so I don't run out again. I mean, Fable taught me how to make some from flowers and berries, but Borean flora is unsuitable for things like that.
That seems like you're well prepared either way.
Absolutely.
How are the birds doing apart from being in distress?
Well, the cinnamon green-cheeked contours are growing up to be a lovely bunch. I can't wait to release them back into the wild once they're strong enough.
With your care, they'll be ready in a heartbeat. I'm guessing you're taking Ruby and Merlin along to the convention?
Of course. As for the others, I obviously can't take them with me. But I asked Fable to look after everyone. In exchange, I'll teach them how to grow zucchini. Speaking of which, I wanted to leave my keys under their doormat. Sorry for the short stay, but I gotta hurry or I'll miss my boat. It's quite the walk to the treehouse. And you don't want to have to compensate me for that, do you?
I wouldn't mind, but I also don't want you to be late for your convention.
Well then, so long, Innkeep. See you soon. Foreshadowing. Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening, Fable. Did you have a good day?
I did. I visited Mr. Dragon and the other werewolves too. I told them about Kaelin's quest and the Wyvern Chimera.
Oh, so you heard about that.
She told me before she left in case she told me some things to pass on to Mr. Dragon that I can't repeat here. I think she's happy he's back.
I think so too. Did you have tea with the werewolves?
Of course, we had a grand time together. I mentioned how much fun I had with the moon signs, and they taught me more about the stars and their hidden meanings.
Which stars?
Both sets. They're specialized in Cassiopeia. You know, the night sky constellations on the astral plane and all of that. But they have one astrologer who knows a lot about the reflections in the pools of the primordial sea. And she promised to teach me about that too. I can't wait to learn about how the sea mirrors, echoes, and distorts the constellations. That's how she pitched it. Exciting, right?
Very.
That's what I thought. So,
What is it, Fable?
May or may not have finished that little gift I was talking about yesterday. Or rather, that Kaelin was talking about. You know, the little keepsake from my time with the werewolves.
Yeah, I recall.
A reminder of my very first successful quest. I just didn't know if you
I like trinkets.
Oh,
What is it?
that's a piece of embroidery of a constellation. The werewolves told me how to do it, while the astrologer told the stories and myths about the stars and their twin reflections. I imagine it to be a constellation from a faraway realm. I call it the Little Dipper.
I'm going to do this one. It does look a bit like a Little Dipper, using some imagination.
Oh, who knows? Maybe there's a world out there with this exact configuration of stars in the night sky.
Look to camera. There might be. Maybe the Little Dipper is part of a larger constellation. A bear, for example.
Up there. Innkeep, I think you might be the one dreaming something up now.
Most likely.
Are you fond of the stars surrounding us?
I to watch them from time to time.
Oh, really? Do you prefer the stars of the astral or of the primordial sea?
Let's say astral. Astral.
Really? That's surprising. Then again, you do help people change, just like Cassiopeia. You'll have to give me your birth data soon, so I can calculate your birth chart.
Oh boy.
If that's okay with you, of course.
It is. I'll write it all down for you.
That's great. Thank you. I think you may be a double jackdaw. Are you?
We'll see.
We will.
Until then, care for a drink to wind down? Or something more zesty, perhaps?
Drink, please. I think I figured out how to make my own zest.
I'm happy to hear that, Fable.
But drinks, I'm not sure how to make those just yet, especially those with the right balance. I'll still have to make the rounds around the grove later, so could you make me something that will keep me awake and agile?
Oh, shoot. I can't switch to Twiglet Cam. I didn't resize the game. Awake and agile.
Do you think you know me well enough to guess what I might need?
Yeah, I don't think a reminder could hurt.
Oh, of course. Try something with dexterity. A swift strike should be a safe bet.
Thank you. One moment. So, a swift strike. Whoosh. All right, so one of those and one of those and a whole lot of this. Thank you, Andrew. Here you go.
Thank you. This is delicious. You always know what I need.
I think you may also need a break, so maybe you want to stay a while before heading back?
That sounds like a good idea. I'll just idle here a bit if that's okay.
Always. Enjoy your rest, Fable.
Thank you. Greetings, Innkeep.
Hello, Kyle.
Greetings, green creature. Greetings, Mr. Vampire. Oh, how polite. Are you enjoying your drink? I am, thank you. Then I shall leave you to its inspiring aftertaste. Innkeep, say, did you move your inn by any chance? It took me hours to find it.
I did not, Kyle.
Are you sure? I believe new alleyways may have formed themselves around your establishment. With winding paths and dark corners. Anything could be hiding within them.
Like a vampire, perhaps?
No, silly snack, I don't need to hide. Except during games of hide and seek, I am very good at those.
Maybe the inn wanted to play a round of hide and seek with you. Just scoot the microphone over a little bit. There we go.
Mayhap, but it underestimated my skill.
Yes, the inanimate building did in fact underestimate.
Well done, Kyle. You won a battle of wits with a building. As a 3-time hide and seek world champion, I would never lose to such a youngling of an inn.
It's not that young.
The wood isn't even rotting yet, my dear innkeep. It still has many eons ahead of it.
I like the sound of that. As a celebration of a match well won, may I offer you a drink?
Yes, I think that would be very well deserved. Has that delicious blood of yours made it onto the menu yet?
No.
Shame. Then I shall have some of that faux blood again, please. It does make my bones feel more sturdy.
Coming right up. More sturdy, huh? think he's a southern brawler. Alrighty. So, a little bit of this, little bit of that, little bit of this, little bit of that. Oops, too much. And there we go. Thank you, Andrew. Some faux blood for your bones. Enjoy.
This is perfect innkeep. Well done. The only thing that would make me happier would be a drink lovingly titled The Innkeeper's Vein.
Keep dreaming, Count Dracula.
And speaking of dreams, how is the retrieval of my cape coming along?
Swimmingly. Well, actually, I think there's very little water involved.
I wouldn't be so sure. Oh, my dear Evelyn has a beautiful pond filled with long-toothed spine guppies in her courtyard. It's a pride and joy.
I would hope no one is swimming in that. But I have sent someone on your quest. I'm sure he'll return soon, and you and your cape will be reunited.
Marvelous.
Speaking of inseparable teams, where's Rhea?
Oh, she's taken the day off. She demanded vacation time, so I said she could choose any day, and she chose today. I was going to also take a day off and spend her vacation with her. But when I wanted to follow her to the market, my sleeve caught on fire. And my hand. And my hair. So I was forced to stay back due to my allergies. The weeping amaryllis pollen is terrible at this time of year.
And the sun. I hear the sun is also bad for vampires.
It is.
Yes.
Right. I need sunscreen.
That is also in the works. Did you get to see the market later?
I did. It was beautiful, colorful, and full of music that would make anyone's heart dance. But I couldn't find Rhea anywhere, so I felt a bit lonely. Luckily, I managed to make a new friend in no time. Very tall and brooding. Just how I like them. I inquired if I could try on his dark armor of swirling shadow and onyx bone. But he said if I tried to take it from him, he would turn me to ash. What a jokester.
Dark armor of swirling shadow and onyx bone?
Yes, a true connoisseur of fashion. He's just visiting, he said. Had some fantastic crepe recommendations.
Plum crepes with ash sprinkles?
Yes, they tasted deliciously dead.
I see. I hope you enjoyed your evening together.
Oh, we did. Although, I feel like he asked something of me. I promised I would remember. Perhaps he wanted my cape. Many people want my cape.
Perhaps.
But I would never have agreed to that. It is my cape, after all. Maybe he wanted my Pasca recipe.
Is it good?
Oh, no, it's very, very good.
Then I'd like it as well.
Oh, of course, yes. You.
Me?
He asked me about you.
Me?
Yes, and he's an old friend of yours. He's very curious about how your inn is doing. I sang your praises, of course, so he asked me to deliver you greetings. And congratulations on the well-run establishment. How did he phrase it? Deliver my congratulations on the faux peace your precious innkeep has found in the House of Denial. Very poetic, if you ask me.
Very.
If only I could remember his name. What was his name? Does my description of him ring any bells for you?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, too bad. He must be an old childhood friend. Maybe you went to school together. I had many friendships that formed in such halls.
Maybe. Do you want me to tell you more about your time at the market? Or do you want to tell me more about your time at the market?
Oh, most certainly. I found the loveliest trinkets. Like a little stuffed bear with a tiny raincoat and a crescent elder moon necklace. I found a gorgeous sun charm as well. I brought it for Rhea as a welcome back from vacation gift.
That's very sweet of you.
Your friend bought a delightful raven figurine with eyes of starlight.
Please don't call him that.
Oh, we should never deny our friends, even if we don't remember them. I don't remember any of my friends. Alas, I still love them, even if their memory lives on only in my heart.
Of course it does, Kyle.
Anyhow, he said it was a gift to himself to celebrate the dawning of the month of the astral moon. Oh, I love Cassiopeia so dearly. She is the most beautiful month, is she not? A haven of starlight reflected in the primordial sea below. Only once a year is she this close to us, and only then for such a short period of time. To me, she is the harbinger of yearning and of change. I wonder how we'll change this month. I hope to be more capable and sunscreened by the end of it. Maybe even a little less alone. What about you?
I like the way I am, but I wouldn't say no to stocking up on more ingredients.
Oh, the refusal to change is dangerous, innkeeper. Change always comes to those who deny it the most. By the end of the astral moon, we shall no longer be who we once were.
That sounds like a bit of a threat, Kyle.
Oh, by no means. Maybe it promises mourning, but maybe a celebration also, could it not? For example, my dear Rhea hated vampires when she met me, and now she likes me. True change can occur before the stars change, it seems.
You are hard to dislike, Kyle.
Oh, how sweet of you. As sweet as my blood, I have a lot of it.
I would hope you do.
And it runs warm when people are kind to me. In all my millennia, kindness has always made me the happiest. There's nothing greater than friendship, don't you agree?
And nothing more fragile.
Well, that makes it all the more precious. That reminds me, I forgot a crucial part of the message. Our dear friend stranger told me that he would like to see you again. He said, what was it?
Don't think too hard on it.
Of course, the letter.
Letter?
Yes, the polite young man gave me a letter to deliver to you, which is a sweet gesture. I shall pass it on to you forthwith.
Thank you.
Are you not going to open it?
No. I don't think right now is the time for a letter. Not enough moonlight.
But wouldn't it be rather romantic? Longingly dwelling in the memories of a friend? It would go so well with the fireworks.
What fireworks?
Oh, I have no clue. He said he hopes you'll enjoy them. Fireworks, doesn't that sound lovely? I hope they aren't part of a private event.
I think that would be difficult to do with fireworks.
I don't mean to interrupt, but, oh, what is it, little fawn?
Speaking of fireworks, look at the background.
Yeah, I know. Look outside. I think the fireworks have started. Oh, how beautiful. They're falling from the sky. Hello, little fireworks. Sparkle on.
Kyle, you are so precious. Those aren't fireworks. They're stars.
There are impact points outside.
I just have an accomplishment called See the Stars. Is that supposed to happen? Oh my gosh, there's fire. Look! Things are burning! This is bad. Okay, now it's called picking up the pieces. I'm going to save the game. What did I do wrong?
I don't think you did anything wrong.
Okay. Nothing at the inn looks burnt. I'm glad the inn wasn't severely damaged by the falling stars, though it did take me nearly the whole day to finish all those little repairs. There's the embroidery, look.
Aww.
Yeah. The building might still look like a little battered, but it could be worse. Hopefully none of my customers got hurt yesterday. It's not too much, but I should surprise them with a new drink on the menu. That way, whoever comes in can at least get a small taste of normalcy. Recipe unlocked. Sunny breeze.
The delicious sunny breeze will melt your tensions and blow away your stresses, leading to enhanced charm, focus, and reflexes. It tastes like a pleasant wind flowing through the woods on a warm summer day. Very popular among bards and rangers.
Got some more. A stranger has come to town. He likes plum crepes and spooky armor. I think that sounds like a good plan. Oh, who's this? Should I do their voice?
Yeah, you do that voice. I'll do the end people.
But we're about to have an ad break. So why don't we pause right here before we meet this new character? And that is our 1 hour mark. So if you haven't had a stretch since you've joined us, now is your call to do so. Please get up and have a little wiggle and a drink of water. And maybe you need a snack, or somebody in your household needs a snack or a pet, or to go in or out, or to get that good stuff. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and meet this new character. Once I remember which button to push. it on. Engage your core. Oh, yeah. Let me spin this back around so you've got a little more slack. How's that? Is he
He's all
like,
good.
how dare you? How dare you abandon me? All right, so we have this new character who I think looks very much like maybe a druid?
Yeah.
Look, we've got like mycelial
spores coming out of her hair.
and the shoulder.
Interesting crystalline looking shoulders. And the little tortoise too.
The little tortoise is amazing. Innkeeper.
Jade. I didn't think you'd show up again after, last time.
No hard feelings.
Remind me again, who started that entire brawl?
No clue, actually. Must have slipped my mind.
Would a drink help you remember?
If I wanted to chat about it, maybe, but you know how much the remnants of the past bore me.
Well, how about we focus on the present?
Let's. I didn't come all this way to revel in old times after all, although I brought you something I knew you'd find useful, just in case you did remember who started the brawl.
Oh, this is interesting. Let me see.
It's some thunder sage. I found it on one of my jobs, but I didn't have any use for it. Just don't try to boil tea out of its leaves. It tastes dreadful. Numbs your tongue.
You seem to be speaking from experience.
Thunder sage has invigorating and inspiring properties. It was synthetically created by mages from the harbor city of Zoford. Inspiration grants you the ability to extraordinarily motivate other people or persuade them to tell the truth. Interesting. Bounty hunter. Your tavern seems to be getting on in years.
Well, it seems like nothing escapes the grip of time.
Wasn't even sure if it was still open.
Is it that bad?
I guess some would say age adds character.
And what would you say?
I'd say you've gotten old.
Ow.
Aw, don't take it too personally. You still got some of your old appeal?
Yeah.
Sure.
You can be honest,
You're not my type.
Oh, that's okay.
Perhaps your drinks are my type, though.
What can I serve you?
Something that'll keep my mind sharp. You never know what will come your way next.
Gotcha.
Neat music. Okay. Big brain juice. The nebula might be a choice. But the sunny breeze is one too. With the taste of the stars. I think that's a good timing. Yeah, she could be a ranger, though. Let's see what ads I have. Fire resistance, invisibility. No, none of the drinks. None of the ads seem appropriately. I'm going to go for the nebula.
Go for the nebula. Go for the eyes, boo.
Go for the eyes, boo. 1, 2, and then 3 of these, I think. Ooh, sparkly, right, Andrew? Good job. Oops, the music's muted again. I'm sorry.
Perhaps you'll find this appealing.
Now that's what you call a drink. Maybe you haven't gotten on in years so much after all.
Some things never wither. What are you doing in Zenith these days?
Keeping up to date. Checking out the latest town gossip after my most recent gig.
Oh, your most recent gig.
I finished up a job in the Said Plains. A sandworm kept terrorizing a group of sea wool merchants at the edges of the plains. I, myself, am very fond of those creatures. They just mind their own business, but sometimes, they gotta eat. But you know how it is. Something's gotta pay the bills, after all. So I took the gig. Cushy job, though I still managed to get sand beneath my feet. Luckily, it was only a sandworm and not one of those mimics that pretends to be part of the local fauna and snap. Gone you are. So is the tortoise and mimic. Anyway, I also heard about some unrest in Zoford from one of the local merchants. Decided to go take a look.
Zoford, the seaport.
Yeah.
I always considered that a rather calm area.
It was. It still is, sometimes at least. Initially, I thought the unrest was related to the local thieves guild. So I went there to deal with some bandits, look at their most wanted list, and cash out. No real challenge, though, so I didn't pick anything up. Other than a few hushed whispers at the marketplace, that is. Something about some archmage's familiar that went missing or whatever.
Oh, perhaps a job for you?
I'm not a welfare association. Like, what do I care about missing familiars if no one's going to pay me, you know?
Of course.
I was way more interested in hearing more about the undead on the other side of the country that my colleagues were mumbling about. So I came here, and naturally, I couldn't resist coming by to see how you were holding up. I'm doing very well, thank you. Well, that's good news, especially considering the state of this tavern.
It's not that bad.
Sure, whatever you say. So do you know anything about those undead?
Not really. I've been a bit occupied with cleaning up the mess. The tavern was just a tad affected by some recent incidents around here.
What do you mean? The shooting stars? Shooting stars? It's much more serious than that. That is a fucking paladin or a Innkeeper, a drink, please. Perhaps something to boost my defenses. I have to be equipped for every possible situation after this kind of morning.
Oh, sure. Coming right up.
Defenses, huh?
I love that her hair moves independently.
So, another frosted lagoon. Before I do that, if you're gonna do this, I'm gonna fix the Twiglet cam so people can see he's being adorable. There we go. He's in fact being adorable. He's being a stretchy leggy boy. We'll let people watch the stretchy leggy boy. Good, thank you, Andrew.
Please, enjoy.
Like dragon scales. Sturdy, strong, flawless.
I'm glad I could impress.
You have no idea how much this catastrophe has affected the poor citizens of Zenith. And my day off. I can only imagine what scars it must have left on the rest of the country. I mean, if some star rain managed to not affect not only the tavern, but the whole city, it must have been pretty bad. Speaking of which, I'd be happy to help you fix this place up. If the money's right, of course.
No, thank you. I'm closing up early today and tomorrow to take care of things.
All right, Chief. The offer stands. What? You don't really believe it was just shooting stars, do you? What else would it have been? Have you not seen the damage? Last time I checked, shooting stars were flaming comets traveling through the firmament of Cassiopeia. Sometimes they crash on Gaia. Rarely, but it happens. Nothing I would worry about. Just an average Genesis for me. Cassiopeia, help me. What? Do you know something I don't? Perhaps. Oh, do enlighten me, please. Well, it seems you're not aware of who you're talking to. Nope.
Then.
Oh my god.
Alethea Anwar.
Is it Alethea?
I would do that as Alethea, yeah.
Alethea, yeah. Alethea Anwar. I am a devotee of the great dragon Cassiopeia, bringer of change and lady of the Gilded Sea. I fight for those that cannot fight for themselves and bring justice to those who would bring doom.
He is instantly your favorite character, and I will not be told different.
Shut up. I'm very well aware of when something is wrong with the firmament.
Cool. Pleasure to meet you, Alethea.
Now, trust me when I tell you, this was more than just your average asteroid shower. I'm bad at trusting strangers, but you go ahead. I believe something way worse happened.
What?
I know the stars fell from the sky. Literally. Usually I reside in the Aperture. It's a temple in the far northeast dedicated to Cassiopeia.
Why did we have that?
I don't know. I have no idea why this popped up. Maybe it's trying to show us the map? I have no idea. Oh. There was a slight unrest in Zoford. Rumor has it an archmage is looking for the familiar who went recently missing. Here's Alethea. Lawful good high priestess. She's a cleric. Okay. Oh, here we go. Is it this place? Moon, Swamp, Desert, Dartwood, Thicket. Oh, this is just where that other person is. I don't know. Let's keep going. But for my niece's birthday, I decided to take a few days off and visit her, to take her to the carnival on the outskirts of Zenith. We were just on our way back when suddenly, right above us, the sky was ablaze with millions of stars raining down on Gaia. I'm very attuned to the realm of Cassiopeia, the harbor of all luminaries of the firmament. Just the astral realm. That wouldn't do the place justice, but what would you know? It's vast and yet so full of beauty. It's an ocean with a glistening surface, home to creatures beyond our comprehension. It's the theological term for it. Oh, I think I just keep clicking the wrong button. Anyway, I noticed something was off the moment it happened, perhaps even a tad beforehand. Like the feeling of impending doom when all the hairs on your neck stand up and you know there's a creature lurking somewhere in the shadows. Exactly. Which is why, in keep, I came right here after fulfilling my duties this morning. So many were hurt. It is a matter close to my heart. figuring out what happened. After inquiring with those affected, many referred to you and your tavern. If anyone had any information, it would be you, they said.
They did?
Yes.
I am so sorry to disappoint, but I imagine I know even less than you do.
I was hoping to find some clues, at least, to help me start with my investigation. These two are going to team up and hate each other. Well, they could ask around for you, I'm sure. Would you do that?
I can certainly try.
Good. In the meantime, I shall do what I do best. Aid those in need. Hang on a second. Can we build a rumor out of this?
That really is a really long straight line. Oh, big rock. Is he gonna go around? No, just straight over.
I don't have access. Let's see. It doesn't give me the pen to build one, so. And perhaps find out more about this disaster. Why? What? Why are you so nonchalant about all of this? Things like this happen all the time, and people like you fix them. Thus, not my problem. People like me are the reason people like you can continue living like that. I didn't ask for any help. There will be a time when you do ask for help, and then you will be happy there are people like me. Sure. Before I forget, innkeeper.
Yes, Alethea.
I will help you fix up your tavern. Free of charge.
Oh, not necessary, but thank you for the offer.
Well, if you do not need my aid, I know many around that do. So I'll be going. Maybe we'll know more about all of this when I return. How dramatic.
Isn't it normal for divine devotees to act like that in times of crisis?
I'm not sure I'd call this a crisis. Sure. If it's like she said and the literal stars fell from the literal sky, then, I mean, yeah, that's odd. But then again, I'm sure Cassiopeia would have stopped it from happening if she wanted to.
Are you religious?
No, but I don't deny the dragon's existence. Which means I'm more than confident in saying that if they want to be worshipped, they should work for it. We all work for something. I work to get paid, you work to get paid, and they just get paid without working.
I wouldn't say they aren't working.
Then what are they doing to help in a crisis like this?
They're taking care of the grand scheme of things.
Wishful thinking. Oh, hello.
Hiya.
Greetings, adventurer.
Who? Oh, me.
You're the only one who entered my tavern, no?
Yeah, but in what way do I look like an adventurer?
That's just their standard greeting. Budget couldn't cover any more, I suppose.
I have a wide variety of greetings.
If that makes you feel better.
Hit me and give me something from your repertoire of greetings.
Which one you want?
Hey, yo, bro. Cringe fail. Didn't you greet me like that?
Didn't you greet me like that?
Oh, it's different when I do it.
Yeah, their whole demeanor revolves around cringe.
Yeah, exact. Wait, what? Who are you?
Jade.
Nico. Cool name, Jade. Can I steal that?
What?
What?
I'd prefer if no one stole anything.
Drinks. Got it. Can I have a drink then, if I can't have your name?
Of course. What do you want?
Oh, what have you got?
Everything. What do you need most right now?
Something that'll make me more swift and dead agile. Like a slippery worm. Can't risk getting caught after all.
What?
What? Worms can be slippery.
That's the escape familiar, isn't it? That wasn't, never mind. A slippery worm coming right up. So he wants a swifty. Swift strike. Excuse me. Blue.
Some purple.
Blue.
And some blue.
And some green. Thank you. No worms, but perhaps it'll still suit your tastes.
Oh, wow. This is great. Amazing, even. Where did you learn this craft? I was going to say in the vortex. Don't look at me like that. I'm just joking.
You aren't from here, are you?
Ooh, me.
Who else?
Corey.
Is that the thing on your shoulder?
Bingo. It's short for corruption.
Ah. No. I meant you.
Well, I'm nowhere, anywhere, and everywhere all at once. But most of me's from Avalon.
Oh, an Avalonian. Native born or by ancestry?
Native, duh.
That's interesting.
I find it pretty lame, to be honest. There's nothing going on over there. Everyone's the same.
And you think it's different here on Gaia?
Yeah, I mean, not really. But I can go anywhere, and barely anyone knows me here, and that's cool. Identity fraud. Beeping. All's goody with me, because I could be someone else tomorrow.
Okay.
In Avalon, they all see through that game really very quickly.
Ah, changeling then.
Yeah, and I say so out of trust. Just kidding. If you tell anyone, they'll come for you.
Fret not. What happens in the tavern stays in the tavern.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Cool. So what brings you here, Nico?
Well, this and that, stuff and things. You know, Zenith seemed like a cool town with a cool town name. I got distracted by that giant org in your front yard, and I thought I'd come in and say hi.
That would be mine.
Oh, that's cool! I don't do mounts, I'm faster on foot. That way I can admire the landscape, take U-turns, do narrow spaces, pickpocket, do crime.
And did you admire the wrecked ruin that was once Zenith?
I mean, I love chaos, me, so...
Is that bad? Do you ever leave this tavern and keep? The city looks like a broken mirror.
You bet it does.
Looks like a star hit to the center of Zenith and...
Boom!
Exactly. Oh. But there's nothing we can do about it.
Exactly. Someone will fix it.
That someone is not me.
Ha, me neither. I'm just here to do crime.
That someone could be you.
Me? No, absolutely not. No way, Sanchez. I don't get involved with those sorts of things. Not ever. Ever. Who am I to fix other people's problems? They're gonna pay me for it.
Not enough, that's for sure. You work for nothing, and in the end, no one thanks you for it. Heroism is an unprofitable art form. If you're unlucky, you'll even get in trouble for destroying someone's property. And that after you just fought tooth and nail to save a village from eternal damnation. Or something like that.
Exactly.
I know Jade is a mercenary, but say, Nico, you aren't exactly a traditional adventurer either, are you?
Oh, no way. Their self-righteousness and all that self-sacrificial hero complex is not my vibe.
I wouldn't say all adventurers are like that.
Well, how about you name one adventurer that didn't die from self-sacrificial tendencies then?
I knew one. But they perished thanks to their hubris.
Another classic. Reminds me of the group I met last week in Erevé. They were nice, but they were, too nice.
I know exactly what you mean. Were they also on their way to investigate the falling stars?
Nah, they were heading somewhere north. Didn't really listen. Didn't really care. But I was nice to them too, Charmed some rations out of them when they prepared breakfast at the camp. Sat around the campfire drinking tea, munching on bread and bacon. One of them was a wizard, I believe. Full-on robes and magic type of guy. Kept going on and on about how Leviathan was sending bad omens to the bottom of his teacup.
Leviathan? Huh. Why him?
I don't know.
Was he trying to warn you about his sister's demise?
His sister?
Cassiopeia.
Oh. Right. Hang on. No, sorry, mythology isn't really my cup of tea.
What is your cup of tea?
Fraud.
Oh my god. Anika, I adore you. Checks out. Let's look at this new character information. A monk, they, them, changeling.
Originally from Avalon, Aniko is now vibing on Gaia, probably because people here aren't used to the trickery of changelings yet. They're always looking for a new victim to fool and don't take anything too seriously. The thing on their shoulder is called Cori. That is short for corruption. Obviously.
I've got lots of rumors to pick together now. I'm hoping I get to build some more quests. So Leviathan warned him via his tea leaves about
The start of something terrible. Tattered wings tainted the gilded sea in dark shades of misery.
leaving behind nothing but a shimmering void.
That's the monkey. How did you know?
I think I read that somewhere before.
Did you also read about the blazing eruption at the foot of the Dalwell Hills?
No, but I heard about that when I was in Zoford. Thought the Fae were doing one of their quirky rituals again.
Wait, hang on. What? So that actually happened?
Yeah.
He also read that from his tea leaves. Wow. I think the guy was a real psychic.
I guess. Divination can be a powerful tool.
The tea leaves said, "The wings shall be torn apart at the feet of Avalon, nestled between the peaks of Dalwell."
Dalwell. So it really could be true.
What?
It sounds like whatever happened in Dalwell was the reason the stars fell from the sky. Tainted gilded sea, shimmering void. Metaphors for a starless sky. If the wizard was right about his tea leaf reading, that is. But it fits with what I heard in Zoford, and that happened just a few days ago.
Oh. Oh, that's how you're connecting it all. All right.
How else?
No idea. I thought he was just babbling.
With everything that's been happening recently, I think he might have been onto something. It's odd that the adventurers didn't try to stop it from happening. Perhaps no one would pay them for it.
All their other job paid better.
Maybe they didn't want to be held responsible for any possible repercussions. Maybe they just realized they can't save everybody.
Maybe they were just pretending to be adventurous. Maybe they were the cause of all of this and they were just bragging about it, thinking I'd stop them.
Enough with your maybes. They're pointless and they aren't helping anyone. I'm getting a headache. I'll go get some fresh air. So long, Innkeep. Merry hunting, Jade.
Now it's just you and me, Innkeeper.
Indeed, Aniko.
But not for long. I'm getting bored. And I am so broke. Oh my god.
So you're going to...
Look around town with me knife. Surely some people don't need the shiny things anymore. Good luck finding someone to help that definitely is not me.
So far, I haven't been disappointed by the others.
You know how to never ever get disappointed.
How?
Never have expectations. Duh.
Could have figured that one out. Aha, here we go. New quests.
I like it, Nico.
What about that? Do we think those match? Sethan is in shambles after the star rain last night. The crater left in the city center carved a destruction that rippled through the town. A psychic wizard foretold the starfall in their teacup. Apparently it's just a fragment of the calamity that can be traced back to Dulwell. Carwyn's great grandsword belonged to her grandmother. Allegedly it's a gift from the dragons themselves. Let's see, I wonder if it's actually this. I don't know if any of these actually line up, is the problem.
Yeah, and just pointing the spectacle last night left a mark on Fizoa. That speaks directly to the starfall.
So something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Twinkle, twinkle, deadly stars.
Well done.
The beautiful yet disastrous starfall left Zenith in shambles. The city and surrounding farmlands are destroyed and some people are left homeless. A mere meteor shower wouldn't leave the entire night sky empty. So what exactly happened? Is it a harbinger of something more ominous yet to come? Whatever it may be, it's said that a fragment of this calamity can be traced back to Dulwell, an island in the south of Phasia. And good, we're at the end of the day, so this will be a good place to wrap it up. Ooh. Second of the astral moon. All right, let's save here then. This is a good place to stop. There we go. All right. Shall
Did we actually just save?
We did just save, yes.
Okay.
You want me to show you? Play. See? Starlight Sonata.
27, 1048. Yeah,
Yep,
perfect.
exactly. So we're good. All right. So why don't we take one last ad break and then we'll come back and do some shenanigans. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Have a quick stretch, everybody. We'll leave you with the board.